But let's start at the beginning. How did the Sooners land on Venables? Dean, you were all over the story this week. How did it play out?
Well, working with around a dozen or so reliable, experienced sources, here's 1 week of work into a paragraph or two. Brent was the obvious possibility. Bob Stoops had told me midweek hiring a coordinator, not having a former head coach was not a problem. He said, look at me in Lincoln, he said. Also said he was not part of the decision. I believe Joe Castiglione also pursued a bigger fish. My sourcing expecting a meeting with Luke Fickell, possibly Matt Campbell or Baylor's Aranda. Didn't matter. Minds were convinced because Georgia's elite bulldog of a defensive coordinator, Dan Lanning, was told to anticipate an OU interview after Georgia's loss to Bama last night in the SEC championship game. But an hour after the game, he told the source no contact. And at 10:45 this morning, told the same source he didn't get a look and that OU has their guy. Now, Venables knows he must hit the ground running now, and with the SEC coming in his second season. Bama, Georgia, LSU coming soon. Critics pointed to no head coach experience, no head coaching offers of any substance. Don't know about how many interviews with his alma mater, and a couple questioned whether the intensity seen on the sideline is going to be problematic with the enormity of today's head coaching jobs. Frankly, there is organization and mandatory stuff with NIL deals, tracking transfer portals and all. I think he'll be fine. Caleb Williams paying attention. The fabulously talented OU freshman quarterback liked a tweet that was sent out earlier of Venables flying to Norman. Convincing this cat to stay is chore number 1, 2, 3. Keeping others is next, and hopefully bringing Clemson or other transfers too.
And multiple reports have surfaced that Venables is planning to bring over Jeff Lebby from Ole Miss to be the offensive coordinator. What does all of this mean for Oklahoma moving forward? Dusty Dvoracek tells us what he thinks.
One thing that I think has been lacking as of late, personally, is the edge, the toughness. I feel like it's just dwindling year by year. And I think that comes back with Brent Venables because he's going to demand it. That's the only way he knows. And Oklahoma football, defensively, offensively, their identity, they're going to have an edge. They're going to have a toughness that I think has been lacking the last couple of years. And I look forward to whenever it comes back. I truly believe that Joe Castiglione and Joe Harris, they're going to be committed to backing Brent Venables and getting him whatever he needs from a resource standpoint to get Oklahoma back to competing for national championships and really to get them in position to transition to the SEC. And part of that, I think we're going to see a domino with the reports that are out there already with Jeff Lebby as his target to be the offensive coordinator. I sure think and anticipate that deal getting done. This is my former teammate, and he is a superstar as it relates to offensive coordinators in college football. He's going to help recruiting immediately. I think he gives you a great opportunity to go pitch and sell Caleb Williams to stay right here and play in this offense. Look no further than what Matt Corral has become under Jeff Lebby. If these deals can get done, wow, what an opportunity, what a flip from where we were 7 days ago to where we are now. I would actually tell you that I think the combination of a Brent Venables, Jeff Lebby trumps a Lincoln Riley, Alex Grinch. And that's not something I think many people thought was going to be able to happen just 7 days ago.